Hello, good evening. Thank you for tuning in today, tonight. You might be watching the replay later on, so I'm going to say hello to you as well. Rob Lohman, excited for this evening to chat with you all. As usual, I do a quick little sound check. So check, sound check. We are going to see who is tuning in now. So say hi and let me know say hi and let me know where you're tuning in from today. But let's do this. We're going to do a quick sound check. Looks like we are live. There we go. Or actually, I should say from where you are tuning in. I think we're good. Can you hear me all right? Good. There we go. Or actually, I should say from where you are tuning in. There we go. All right, we are tuned. We are dialed in. Hello from Walloon Lake to Nancy Lohman. Hello, Nancy Lohman. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Hello from Walloon. I wish I was up there with you, Mom. That's a great, awesome, amazing place to be hanging out in Walloon Lake, Michigan. So tonight is August 17th. And as I said, I got a couple big announcements to share with you all tonight. I feel like we might be dragging a little bit on the video. So we'll ask, how is the video looking right now? We have an error on Facebook. Let's see here. All right, there we go. All right, now we're live on Facebook. Cool. Excellent. Well, how's everybody doing tonight? Put in the comments. Let me know how you're doing this evening. And also, it's always fun to kind of know where people are coming in from. So from where you're coming in. So just go ahead and put what city you're in there. We already have Nancy Lohman coming in from Walloon Lake, Michigan. Beautiful place up there. So anyone else watching right now? Hey, what's going on, Mark? Hey, Mark, thanks for hopping in tonight. Appreciate you. Let people know where you're tapping in from, Mark. What state are you in today? He's in Iowa. All right, we got Iowa and Michigan represented right now. Iowa and Michigan. What about East Coast, West Coast? Let's span the whole United States. But appreciate you all being here and hanging out for a little bit. Like I said, I got a couple big announcements to go through. We are definitely going to dive into that here in just a minute. And it's just a beautiful day. And, you know, it's great being here in Colorado. I love this background here. It's such a beautiful place to live. Oh, Chuck. Hey, Chuck Robinson, Edmond, Oklahoma. Another great man. All right. There you go. My mom says maybe the Northern Lights will happen tonight up in Michigan. If you've ever seen the Northern Lights in Michigan, they're beautiful. I don't recall ever seeing them as a child or a young adult or an adult, but they are beautiful. My brother tells me all the time. So hope they come tonight. So we have Chuck from Oklahoma, Mark from Iowa, Nancy from Michigan, and we will see who else is coming in. But I got some really cool things to announce to you, and we'll follow up as follow-ups are needed. But man, July and August were some pretty exciting months, and those are leading into things that are building for the rest of August and into September. Now, September is going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive in. Thank you for you that are all here. And I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you some cool stuff that is happening for sure. So some of this are things that are local, right? And some are just, you can tap into it from wherever you are. So let me see here, slides. Actually, I can add slides. That's awesome. I forgot that StreamYard updates their programs and stuff every now and then. So they added a feature where you can actually update your slides, which is really kind of cool. So here we go. We're going to tap it in here. Going live. There we go. A little fudging on the screen there. So some people ask sometimes, like, hey, Rob, how do you make this image look so clear? Well, this is just a green screen right behind me, just to give people a tip there. So I don't have the hair disappearing and all that crazy stuff when it's just a picture. So green screens are nice to have if you do a lot of video stuff. So we're going to go ahead and share our screen, and I'm going to get into this and show you what's going on. So that's what we want to share with you. Share some system audio. All right. There we go. We are locked and loaded and ready to go. So who's ready for some big announcements? Again, whether you're watching the replay later on or you're live, just put in the comments that you're ready for some big announcements. Now, some of you might be on YouTube or LinkedIn or Twitter. I cannot see your comments right now, but I will get back to those comments. This is more of a Facebook action happening right now. So, all right, here we go. We're going to dive in. We're going to start the little PowerPoint. We're going to add the PowerPoint here. And this is what is happening. So, as a lot of you already know, oh, we got to get the PowerPoint starting. It's not starting for some reason. Oh, there we go. All right. It's starting on the wrong screen. So hold on here. We're going to do a little something. Sometimes you got to adjust on the fly in good old live here. So I don't know why that's happening. I haven't had that happen before, but give me just a second. There we go. All right. So we're going to dive into the screens, but go ahead. Okay. So Mark says he's ready. Who else is ready for some big announcements that are going to happen? That is the question. So I'm going to make an adjustment here. So you might be looking up or we'll move it down here. So we are going to change this just a moment, set up slideshow. We are going to do it on, there we go, on the, boom, perfect. That's what I needed to do. All right, I think we're good to go now. So Mark's excited. People are here. People are tapping in. For those that are new, we're asking you to just put in from where you're tapping in from. What state are you in so far? We have Oklahoma, Colorado, Iowa, and Michigan represented. So anyone else that's on right now, if you can type in the comments, what state are you in right now? Let's see how many states we get represented tonight before we dive into the actual, I don't like the word PowerPoint, screen share, or whatever we're doing here, but I'm real excited to give you a little snippet of what is happening. So here we go. I think it should work now. That was my bad there. So we have some other people making some comments. We got what's up, Tim in Florida. Tim's here in Florida, which is good. Nevada. You say Nevada or Nevada? Chuck says he's ready to rock and roll. All right, Chuck. I'm getting the clue here. You're ready to go. So let's do this thing. All right. So let me share the screen here. I have a question. Am I lagging here on the video and my voice? Someone put in the chat, am I lagging on the video and the voice? Because Xfinity, they're doing all this construction in this area now, and it's just, I don't know what is going on, but on my end, it looks that way. Your end, it might look totally fine. So, all right, here we go. I think I fixed the error there. And all right, cool. Yes, it works. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Sorry for the delay there. But anyway, so as you all are aware, this is not a new announcement, but to some of you, it might be a new announcement that are okay. Good. Everyone says sounds good. Perfect. All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. Love the feedback. Thank you. So most of you probably know on July 8th, I published the addiction intervention book. So for some of you, this might be new information, but it hit #1 on Amazon bestseller in alcoholism, gambling, physicians, drug dependency, 12 steps, men's Christian living, inspirational personal testimonies, and personal transformation and spirituality. So that is totally awesome. It has been so much fun, and it's opening a lot of doors for Lifted from the Rut and what we're doing to help people find freedom from addiction. All right. Now, if you didn't know that before and you want to grab a copy of the book, you can order either a signed author copy, get a Kindle version on Amazon, or the regular paperback on Amazon. If you just go to that domain name right there, you can actually grab yourself a copy. Now, some people say, Rob, can you put the link in the comments? I sure will put the link in the comments. You betcha. So it's been real exciting. You can really just go to Amazon and look up the addiction intervention book and find it there. But if you want an author signed copy, which a lot of people are ordering, it's pretty fun to do that and very humbling as well. I feel incredibly supported by you all on Facebook and social media and friends and text messages. So I just want to say thank you all for that. And there's something at the very end. I'll tell you a really cool event we're doing around this later. But yep, so we hit number one on 14 categories, really 14 categories, number one and bestseller, new release. Very exciting, very exciting. My voice is a little hoarse because I went on an amazing men's retreat last weekend and we were yelling and hooting and hollering and finding freedom from just bondage and stuff that's holding us back. And I actually talk about that a lot in the book. So if you're looking for a tool for family, friends, someone you know that's struggling with addiction, that's why I wrote the book. That's why I brought in 10 other experts in the book to share their own experience, strength, and hope, and their processes and their stories. But you can totally grab your copy of the Addiction Intervention book on Amazon and the Kindle version too. So now some new stuff. Some of y'all already knew that information because you respond to emails and Facebook posts and you're dialed in. But yeah, if you just go to liftedfromtherut.com/book-order, you should be good to go. You can also go to addictioninterventionbook.com. And one thing people have not tapped into too much is I actually have a free gift on the front page of the book. It says your free gift from rob.com. It is access to the videos of the people that I interviewed in the book. So it's really cool. A lot of people get the book, read it, and forget about that. But please go check out the videos at yourfreegiftfromrob.com. If for some reason you haven't bought the book, you'll see the videos anyway and buy the book. There's a link on that page. All right, let's get into some new stuff, baby. I'm excited about this. So I have a question for you. Again, whether you're watching live or in the replay, how many of you love to swim? If you love to swim, type in swim in the comments. Let's see how many people love to swim. We'll give you a second to type those in. Even if you sink like a rock, do you love the water? Do you love to swim? And I'm going to grab something while you're putting your comments in. We got some swimming coming in. All right, thank you. And for some reason, if you are on Facebook and I cannot see your name, it is because StreamYard and Facebook, you have to give them permission to show your name. So we have swim, we have swim, we have swim. I love it. Nancy loves the water. I guess she doesn't like to swim because she didn't put swim, but she just likes the water. And another Facebook user says swim. All right, cool. Well, it's unanimous. Y'all like to swim. Well, hey, I love to swim as well. So I am going to show you a little video of why this is so cool and what I'm getting ready to tell you, and I'll give you all the details after this. Are you ready? All right, here we go. So I'm going to pull up the video, and I made this just for you all. Here you go. Enjoy the video. It's only 2 minutes long. So, and I'll tell you all about the details of what's coming in September. Are you ready for a little video? Here we go. Hey, it's Rob Loman. Welcome to Swim for Recovery. Hey, this is going to be an awesome month. In the month of September, I'll be swimming 1 mile a day. That's 66 lengths of the pool, or laps of the pool, if you want to call it that. And the reason I'm doing this is because swimming was such a big part of my recovery. In high school, I made the state swim team, our swim team on medley relay. And then I had to make the decision to quit drinking or quit swimming. And I chose to quit swimming. So this month of September, I'll be swimming 1 mile a day to raise awareness for recovery and addiction and to give people hope and encouragement. And I'm hoping you will join me in that. And the ways you can do that is pray for the month, pray for people in recovery, but also you can make tax tax deductible donations for each lap that I swim. I'm committing to a mile a day. That's 1,980 laps, which you could pledge 5 cents a lap, 10 cents a lap, $1 a lap, whatever you want to do. And it's all the money is going to go to help create awareness around recovery, help people with sober living scholarships, counseling needs, just to support all the programs through Lifted from the Rut. And I would love for you to join us in that. So we're excited about that. Month of September is going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. And there's just a lot of awareness that needs to be done. And I love swimming. Throughout my addiction, I still swam, but swimming has been a key role in my recovery as well for my mental health. So that's all I got. You can go to swimforrecovery.com. It's the month of September. You can jump in anytime you want to be a part of it, whether you donate at the beginning of the month, middle, or end. It's up to you. But yeah, come along. Grab your cap and some goggles. And if you love to swim and you want to help raise awareness also, reach out to me. Send me an email, rob@liftedfromtherut.com. Join the team, help create awareness and help raise money for this. And again, all the money will go towards the Lifted from the Rut programming, whether it's people need help with an intervention, coaching, support the podcast that I do, and that's it. So I'm gonna go kick some more laps, but hopefully you'll join me. Catch you later. Isn't that exciting? I think that's pretty exciting. I had a lot of fun putting that video together today for this and for tonight. So yes, that is right. Swim for Recovery is coming in September. And here's the deal. I was literally swimming in the pool 2 weeks ago, and I really felt like God just downloaded that to me and said, hey, you love to swim, you love recovery, you love helping people. Let's do a Swim for Recovery month. So here's the deal. So in September, yes, I'll be swimming a mile a day, 1,980 laps. And also what I did not say in the video is I'm actually going to be posting. And if you're in recovery, listen up. This is for you. I'm going to be posting a recovery story every day in the month of September. I'm actually interviewing people right now, getting their 10-minute stories, and then a recovery strategy and some kind of recovery statistic. That's not how you spell. Is that how you spell statistic? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So that's coming. And here's how you can participate if you have a recovery story you want to share, or you know somebody. I'm currently collecting stories. Oh, I forgot to show you this. Hold on. This is really cool. So check this out. So that's me in the picture with my Seffi. My mom's probably going to cry about this. It's so fun. Here is my Seffi Southeast Family Y jacket I had when I was a little kid. R. Loman, swimming as a young kiddo. And this is the jacket you actually see in this image right here with me on the bottom left. That's me with my cool little glasses. So I love to swim. Totally awesome. So Swim for Recovery. And if you have a story you want to share, or you know somebody that does, this is the link, and I'll put the link in the comments here in a little bit. But that is the actual link that people could use. Actually, I can go grab it right now. I'll put it in the I won't. I'll wait till later. I don't want to get distracted there. But that right there is the actual link that people can go to. If you're interested in sharing your story, or you know someone that is, and you don't want to write that link down, that's fine. Just send me a message or have them find me on Facebook. I actually just put a post on Facebook today and said, who has a story, a recovery story they'd like to share? So that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I've been told by others that they think it's really cool. So with that said, the way that you can support this is you can actually make a tax-deductible donation to my nonprofit. And here's what I used to do as a kid is we used to do these fundraisers, right? And people would donate like 5 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents, something per lap. Oh, thank you for that comment right there. I love this. Says, here's a fun Facebook comment. I don't know who the user is, so type your name in there if you want. But it says, so awesome. Congratulations and thank you for all the victory coming in people's lives. I didn't see that last part. That kind of chokes me up because of me. Well, I appreciate that. And sometimes I used to have a hard time receiving that. It was just like, hey, it's all God. But, I got to show up and I got to show up in life. So, oh, hey, dad's on now. But you can make a tax deductible donation anytime during the month of September for each lap that I swim in the month. So I am committed to swimming 1,980 laps. So if you donate 10 cents, I'll give you all the information here in a minute. If you donate 10 cents, it's a $198 donation. 25 cents, it'd be $495, and just kind of make your own calculations. If you want to donate $10 a lap, hey, we'll gladly do that. And I'll show you how the money will be used here shortly. But also, if you have a company, this is kind of cool. The company may want to do a donation match. Maybe your boss is in recovery. Maybe your company supports things in recovery. But what a cool way to kind of double your own donation. So talk to your company, and if they're interested, reach out to me through Facebook or email. I'll give you the information here in a minute. But that's a really fun way to support the campaign I'm doing for September. Now you may say, "Well, Rob, how are you going to use the donations?" Well, here's how you can do that. Great question, by the way. Great question. So 100% of the donations will go to support lifted programs. And here's what I mean by that. People reach out all the time and they just need help. And they don't have resources a lot of times. And they need guidance and all these avenues. So I'm all about advocacy work and sharing information. So your supporting me in swimming a mile a day, which is 1,980 laps in the pool over at Choose Fitness here in Southwest Littleton. I'm actually reaching out to them tomorrow to see if they would be willing to support it somehow. But we're going to further the mission of Lifted from the Rut, which is to restore hope, identity, and purpose to the addicted and their families. We can use the money to help people with scholarships for sober living, ones that are committed and really, really, really want to help them out with some sober living with, they'll have some parameters and they got to apply for it and just not going to give money to anybody. But scholarships for sober living, some people need help with counseling till they get back on their feet, and coaching. So that's how the funds will be used there. And then also to just support what we do at Lifted from the Rut. I mean, between the educational webinars I do, online events, local events, people might need help with interventions or coaching, support both the podcasts that I do and other advocacy efforts. So all of these funds will be used to help people break the cycles of addiction. And I do that in many various ways. So if that's exciting to you, type in the comments, it's exciting or something that you're pumped and you think it's pretty cool. And I would love all your help to get the word out about that. So the website, which I don't think I typed in here, which we're going to do here in a second. I didn't put that in there, did I? Did not. Okay, hold on. We're going to do a little change on the fly because that's what we do here. We're going to copy this. BB. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. Love this. And it is just www.swimforrecovery.com. All right, so let's make that bigger. All right, here we go. Swimforrecovery.com. Write that down, everybody. That is the domain name you will need to help spread the word to people and even go there yourself. So swimforrecovery.com is where people can go and make donations through the whole month of September, or even starting before and just kickstarting it, because I will swim 1,980 laps. I am committed to that, no doubt. And the other nice thing about that is it'll help me lose the 10 to 15 pounds I want to lose as well. But I'm going to be working hard all month of September. So as a recap, swimming a mile a day, posting a 10-minute recovery story a day with recovery statistics and tips and tools. So we're going to be given a lot of content, a lot of information for people. And so I'm excited for September. And if you love to swim, like I said in the video, you can come join me over at Choose Fitness here in Littleton. Or maybe you live in Indiana and you want to support the cause and swim and help raise funds for swimforrecovery.com. That's what we're doing. So helping people out. So that's announcement number 2. And then here's the third one is if you live in the Denver area on September the 22nd. Now the pictures over here I think are pretty solid. I don't know if they're going to change it all or not, but we're doing a huge book signing event here in Denver on September 22nd. We're going to have 5 inspirational speakers. It's totally free to come. Free admission, free food, free drinks, free giveaways and prizes, and a free book for everyone that attends while supplies last. And I'll be sticking around to sign books for those that want to do that. But it's going to be at Free Spiritual Community in Denver. A lot of details are still being worked out with that, but it's not just about the book. It's about inspiring people to change their lives. So that's going to be amazing. I'm actually having lunch on Friday with Monte Ball he's a former Denver Bronco, and Kirk Samuels, the Intimacy Incubator, Frank Sinclair, Dream Again, LLC's encouragement coach and speaker, and Terry Smith at Connect, recovery coach, TEDx speaker, business owner. These people have very dynamic stories. And that guy at the top, that guy's name's Rob Lohman. You might know him. He's got a pretty crazy story and dynamic story of recovery and hope. So we're here to bring hope to people. And one more way, maybe the swim for recovery thing didn't hit you and you're like, I don't know. That may not be my thing. And you're a business owner. I know this is kind of hard to read. We're going to make it a little bigger here. Okay. But September 22nd, you can actually sponsor this event. Maybe you're a real estate company and you just have a heart to give back to the community. Maybe you are a treatment center or a counseling center or just a person that cares about recovery. So the cool thing is that each sponsorship level gets 25 books or 35 books, depending on the level. And inside that book, we will put a label that has your company name on it. So there'll be a label inside the book cover with your company name. This book was donated by, I don't know, you fill in the name of your company, right? And then people don't throw away books. So the name of your company is going to be inside that book forever. And it's people that have a desire to change their life through addiction and recovery. And then you get a display table at the event. You get a 5-minute spotlight to get on stage and talk about your company. And then we'll mention your company in marketing materials. And also in the book and online, there is a treatment resource appendix. Now, some places aren't treatment centers, they're just companies that support it. But you'll actually get listed in the treatment resource guide. That's actually in the physical book. If you're at level 2, it's all those things. Plus, you actually get to be listed online with a link to your company. And you get a 45-minute live interview on Facebook by myself. We'll record that and put it on one of my global podcasts. You can choose which one you want to do. So it's really simple to be a part of that. And when you look at that, all these funds as well are going to go to support all the lifted programs and what we're doing and how to move things forward. So that was kind of a lot of information. And if you want any more information about that, just shoot me a message. But as a recap, we have the addiction intervention book. Everything is stemming from the addiction intervention book and the addiction work that I do, helping families around the country. So I hope you'll take advantage of those. And if you're struggling and need help with addiction, just go to recoverwithrob.com and you can actually schedule some time to chat with me. But if you have an interest in anything I talked about, hopefully you do, or you know somebody that would, there's my phone number. Call me tomorrow if you want, and we can talk. But hopefully you'll jump aboard and help promote and support and share it all over social media when I start doing some more promotions about the swimforrecovery.com. 100% tax deductible. It's a partnership I have with New Horizons Foundation that is the umbrella for my nonprofit to help people and support any of the lifted programs. Maybe you just want to support it because you enjoy. all the crazy and fun things I do online. But Swim for Recovery, and then September 22nd, I have a lot of details to continue to figure out for that. But we're doing a huge book party launch, not just a book party launch, but a book party launch and a night of inspiration to just say thank you and just celebrate and have some fun about recovery. So it's really cool that this wasn't planned, by the way, that the book signing got moved to September 22nd. And then 2 weeks ago, the idea for Swim for Recovery came along, and now that's coming together. So swimforrecovery.com is awesome, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm just grateful for y'all for tuning in tonight. And if you're watching the replay, just go ahead and pass it along and hit share on social media, whatever you want to do. I will create another banner here so you have this. So hold on just a second. Swim for Recovery. I love it when people have a teammate and a partner that can actually do this kind of stuff behind the scenes. But for right now, I would say that swimforrecovery.com is a place to go get more information about what's coming the whole month of September. My wife says, "Hey, babe, you're going to look pretty hot at the end of September, swimming a mile a day." That's the goal. Just kidding. But I'm real excited about that. And, all this information is at liftedfromtherut.com. I feel like sometimes I might confuse people with all these different domain names and events and all those things that I come up with. But I just have a creative brain. Like God's given me a creative brain. So that's the fun part. So swimforrecovery.com, addictioninterventionbook.com. So you can get your copy of the book and order an author signed copy if you want to. And just so many cool things. So I just will say thank you. And God bless you for hanging out tonight for a little while and just seeing what the announcements were all about. And I'm really looking forward to gathering people's stories over the month of September and now through September and publishing those. So God bless you all. Have a great night. I'm going to go have dinner with my family. And it's 8:18, which, as we know, backwards is still 8:18. So that's the way my brain works. So I look forward to seeing you all at the events, or heck, come join me in the pool if you want to go swimming one day and support me. And that's all I got for today. So God bless. Have a good night. And sorry if the video and the audio were a little off. So that's all I got. Bye-bye.